Welcome and greetings. We are extremely pleased to be here with you today, this day of your time. Our transmission today is a continuation of our course, The Game of Awakening. The topic of our discussion today is entitled, Face Your Vibrations. Dearest ones, we love you so much. Your divine Holy Bible offers to you much ancient guidance when interpreted through its metaphysical imagery. Dearest ones, have you noticed that the more you practice self-improvement, self-loving, and self-mastery regarding releasing your lower vibrations, the more difficult your life can become at times? This is part of the awakening process. As one shines their light, the more darkness is disturbed. The energy of your light stirs up the darkness within you to be recognized and released. This is why we always encourage you to live your life with as much joy and happiness and love that you can, is to help you release the darkness that you have been holding on to over your lifetime. Yes, we said lifetime, not lifetimes, as you do not carry forth energy from lifetime to lifetime, as is usually misunderstood by many humans. Dearest ones, in your Bible, it is discussed that the one known in your current world as Jesus looked within himself for 40 days and 40 nights, and after that time he had to face the devil. In a metaphysical understanding, after he looked within in deep and concentrated searching to find a new understanding of how he is a manifestation of Source God, a part of the divine intelligent universe, he had experienced an upliftment in his light quotient, and as such was then at a point where he could finally shine his light at the lower vibrations within himself. You will notice that the more you become light, the more you shine your light, the more you express your love, the more chaos can occur around you for a little while, being expressed in the physical as environmental disasters, career changes, relationship struggles, and diet changes, and many more. This is you shining your light on your own internal lower vibrations. This is you being at a point in your evolution of consciousness that allows you the opportunity to look within to see why you still carry within you the vibration of lack of love. Dearest ones, we love you so much. In your realm, there are only two vibrations: love and lack of love. The lack of love is expressed in your physical environment in an infinite number of ways, all which you feel as unpleasant. If you see or hear or experience something in your physical life as unpleasant, that is a manifestation of a vibration within you of lack of love. But this is the purpose of your third density realm, to learn and experience all possible ways of comprehension of the love vibration. One graduates to the next density once their higher self, along with multiple counsels and guides, feel as there is nothing left to explore and express for them in that consciousness in the third density realm. As one awakens to their new spiritual understanding, they will begin to recognize that they have experienced all aspects to the different perspectives of what love is and what love is not. The only ones to not experience all aspects of love through multiple lifetimes are the starseeds, who instead have chosen to experience as many aspects of love and lack of love as possible within their one lifetime upon Gaia, and to then bring forth their light of love. But for all other humans who have been incarnating lifetime after lifetime within their soul groups, they have been the negative in multiple lifetimes and have been the positive in multiple lifetimes. They have been the taker of love in multiple lifetimes and have been the giver of love in multiple lifetimes. In this final lifetime upon Gaia, this is the lifetime where the incoming light quotient has become so strong that it is assisting the consciousness to awaken and move forward. But in so doing, as one awakens, the dark is forced to flee. As one shines their light, the dark turns into chaos all around them. As one shines their light, all that was hidden is now seen. But this also means that all that was hidden now has to be dealt with and can no longer just remain hidden in the shadows of one's consciousness. All of you still have those shadows of lower vibrations within you. This is part of awakening, dearest ones, and is a beautiful and glorious thing. The more you shine your light, the more you put yourself into a position to actually heal yourself, the more you shine your light, the more you become your truest desires, the more you see what you have been holding on to your entire life, the more you can let go. But the only way to let go is to take a deep breath and face what you have been hiding within. You must face that which you always knew was deep within you, but you did not want to admit to because you have decided to judge it. Dearest ones, hear us now. Do not judge yourselves. You are beautiful. You are perfect. There is nothing wrong with you. All there is within you is a misunderstanding of how energy works. You were taught misunderstandings as children. You were given misinformation as adults. That is nothing to judge. We love you so much. It is only misunderstandings. But you have been running from it. You have been calling it names, whatever it is within you, as bad. You have been feeling lack of love because of your judgment upon yourself and others. And we are telling you now, dearest ones, hear us now. We are telling you now that if you face the darkness within you, you will see it is not what you think it is. It is not as scary as you believe it to be. Do you not tell your young children to face their fears? Do you not tell your young children that if they face that which scares them, then the fear shall go away? We are telling you the same thing, dearest ones. You must do as the one you call Jesus did. You must face your devil, which is a metaphysical description of your lower vibrations that you carry within yourself. Every time you talk yourself out of doing something because of fear, that is a lower vibration. That is a devil in metaphysical terms. Every time you think something negative about yourself, such as you are too fat or too thin or too unattractive or too short or too tall or too poor or not talented or not smart or unhealthy or old or anything else like that, that is a lower vibration or a metaphysical devil. Every time you think something negative about someone or something else, such as they are wrong, or they are trying to hurt others, or they are mean, or they do not care about anyone else or anything else like that, that is a lower vibration within yourself that you are projecting to an outside source, or a metaphysical devil within yourself. Dearest ones, you are not weak. You are strong. You are not sick. You are healthy. You are not controlled. You are in control of your own reality. You are not separate. You are Source God. But this is the key to our discussion here with you today, dearest ones. Hear us now. When the one you call Jesus faced his darkness within himself after 40 days and 40 nights of fasting, he did not face his lower vibrations of distortion when he was prepared and at his most victorious moment. Instead, he had to be at his weakest moment to truly face his darkness. In order to truly test his faith in Source God and in himself, he had to put himself to the ultimate test. It is easy to have faith and trust in the divine when one is feeling like life is easy. It is easy to have faith and trust in the perfection of the divine when one has everything in perfect flowing order. But the only way to truly understand if you actually have the faith and trust is when your life is in deep chaos. As you shine your light, your life will turn to chaos for a while. As this happens, this is the time when you put your faith and trust in yourself and in the divine to the test. How will you behave when everything you have ever known is changing and you cannot see how things will get better? What will your thoughts be at that moment? Will you panic? Will you stress? Will you give in to your own lower vibrations of lack? Or will you be able to face your lower frequencies of self-doubt and hate and guilt and fear when you are at your weakest moment? Will you be able to face your old lower vibrations that you have been carrying with you your entire life? And will you be able to talk yourself into your own personal freedom and cast away those lower vibrations? We say this to you, dearest ones, so you will understand what is happening when it does happen. And it will happen. But this is part of your mission in this life, dearest ones, to find the strength within you to keep going, to summon the strength when you are down, to look up and know that the divine is reaching its hand out to you to keep you going, regardless of what internal dialogue is occurring from old experiences. You have the power within you to ignore the darkness that tells you to stay down. This is your moment to walk into the glory that you are. You do not become the glory. You already are the glory. The darkness within you is not real. Dearest ones, hear our words. The darkness within you is not real. Ignore the negative self-talk and replace it with words of encouragement. Ignore the negative of the world around you and replace it with understanding and love. The darkness will scream at you. It will shout at you. It will do everything it can to keep you down. Ignore it, dearest ones. It is having a temper tantrum of spectacular proportions. This is your time. Get up, get up. This is your time. Face the darkness within yourself. You cannot run away from it. You cannot run away from things that you do not like. Instead, you must look it straight in the eyes and say, never again will you speak to me like that. I love myself too much to ever allow negative thought to ever enter my consciousness again. Say to the darkness, I am the perfection of the infinite divine, and I am protected and guided by the love and light of Source God of the infinite, intelligent, divine universe. Recognize that you allowed the darkness to come to you because you had a misunderstanding of your love. You misunderstood just how perfect you truly are. You misunderstood what you were thinking. You misunderstood what you were looking at. And now that you know you are the divine, that you are perfection, that you are light, the darkness of distortion and misunderstanding can never again come near you. As you shine your light, you no longer can attract the darkness. You can only attract more light. The brighter you get, the more light and love surrounds you, and the further and further away the darkness of misunderstanding gets from you. In other words, the more the worlds will split. The darkness can only be in your thoughts if you allow it. As you control your thoughts, you control the world. The more you recognize the darkness as your own internal misunderstandings of what love truly is, and your ability to project that misunderstanding to everyone and everything around you, the more you truly allow everything to be what it wants to be. In other words, the more you love unconditionally and walk the path of mastery. The darkness taught you much. It gave you the desire and passion for more. Without the darkness, you would never know what you truly want. This is why you bless the darkness. This is why you thank the darkness. And most importantly, this is why you forgive the darkness. Without the darkness, you would never appreciate the sunlight. Without the darkness, you would never appreciate the warmth. Without the darkness, you would never appreciate the love. Without the darkness, you would never know just how wonderful life truly is. Remember, dearest ones, remember, you are light. You are love. You are freedom. You are power. You are Source God. You are perfection. You are the divine. We leave you now in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator, Adonai.